What up? I want to just want to rip, just straight up try to slam down everything that I possibly can and just rip. So, basically, by the time I get done with this last video, everything that was thought or messed with or given ideas about or messed with our in the astral is going to be fixed, just by me putting this effort into it. So that also means that all the animal life, they're going to be cared for, they're going to be taken care of, and the energies that they deserve within the food exist. And just like them, we need our food, and our food needs to be there energetically when it comes to the nutrition, so that way the nutrients affect our body in an energetic way, which is what we need, because we are spiritual beings. We do need energy very regular, and we need that for our being and body. We're not just helping our bodies, we're helping our being. And when you're awake, you recognize this stuff. What are you without your body? You're you, right? Yeah, so that means, think about it. Your mom and dad do not make your spiritual bodies, light body, soul, spirit, anything like that. They're not gods. So they don't make you, they make your body. And so remember that, keep that in mind. So I'm just gonna rip. I'm probably going to repeat myself from my other videos. That's okay. And every day, I'm just going to be putting out content. And I'm just going to keep going, and keep going, and keep going, and keep going. Until I finally get up to a level that I don't know if I'll ever cross. But I'm going to try. So, yeah. Those of you that want to get baptized and saved, just so you know, I can do that for you. Because I am an angelic. I was Mark from the Bible, which is really cool. But I want to hear for the people. I want to do things for you guys. I don't want to open your mind so much that when you go outside, you know how magical this place really is, and you guys will start to do things on your own. And I encourage you to make videos like this too, explaining your experiences and what you're going through. I would like to know what you're dealing with. What type of beings are you dealing with? Are they just human? Or are they reptilian or reptilian hybrids? Or etherics? Or anshars? Or tall whites? Or, some of those. Some of them came from me. Some of them are my family. And so, because I'm a starseed, I have family throughout the universe. And so that's very cool. Anyway, so moving on. Those of you that are worried about your food. Food is a big thing, right? Because I'm not saying eat whatever you can to win. You're not eating people. You're not eating flesh. You're not eating bad things. You're not eating monotonous. You're not eating any of that crap. You're having real crystalline based food. What's crystalline based mean? Crystalline based means that it was co-created by crystal, therefore it is made with crystalline energy. That's what it means to be crystalline based, not actual crystal in it. That's not the deal. What crystal is a physical embodiment of light, right? Everything here is physical embodiments of light, white light to be specific. So that means everything here is basically one with selenite. And what does selenite do? Selenite cleanses, heals, gives power, protects, creates a very strong field between you and the negativity. Negative stuff just can't exist in the light like this. Only positive is going to come out of this is the positive that you give and keep. Every good thing will be recycled like cardboard and reused to aid. So if something kind of breaks down and goes off, that energy will be aiding something else. Keep that in mind. That's my thing. Keep it in mind. You don't have a being or a piece of you in any way from another spot streaming you to here. This is a real place. This is not a dream, everybody. Wake up. When I say wake up, I'm not talking about, I just woke up from a nap. No. I'm saying wake up. Start to understand what's in front of you. Don't look at it like, I don't know what that means, Wayne. I don't know. I've never experienced anything like this before. Good. That means I'm creating new consciousness for you. If I'm giving you an option to do something, regardless of what it is, if you've never done that thing, then you're not going to co-create the consciousness for that thing. So the more you operate, the more you experience, that consciousness will come to you. And going, and like I said in my past video, the mountains, if you don't have enough money to buy a pyramid, totally cool. Get off your lazy butt, get a backpack, you just maybe a day backpack. I want you to go down to your nearest mountain, and I want you to sit on the mountain, or sit in the valley of the mountain, right? The base of the mountain. And then what I want you to do is, from your back facing the mountainside, fronts facing the road and stuff, trees and shit. And I want you to do is say, through the power of me and spirit, I become one with this mountain, and ask this mountain to bring me peace and rest. And so it is. Do that, and you'll be able to get that peace and rest that you want when you're meditating, just like you would if you had a pyramid. It is a natural pyramid. So that's something to keep in mind. I want to tell you guys that. If you can sun charge, we can all sun charge. Just try. You don't know unless you try. Some of you can levitate. Some of you can shapeshift. You guys are probably thinking, this guy is a freaking lunatic. How does he know all this shit? This is crazy. I've been awake spiritually for the past 7-8 years. So I know what's going on. I understand what's going on. And it pisses me off to see my people be put through so much negativity. They didn't deserve that. And some of you are like infants in creation. You were just born. Like, this is your first life. So the mistakes that you have made are, not only are they forgiven, but understood. We understand that your consciousness just isn't at that level. And so the lack of knowledge and understanding is there as well. They need to experience things and exist, so that way they can co-create that stable consciousness for themselves. So, and they will. They'll be co-creating that piece of themselves. Anyway, I think. Technology, the grid. Ooh, yeah. The grid is exactly as it's supposed to be. If there's a couple of additives, that's probably due to the existence of that creation, of our creation. Our creation was very strange, right? It was co-created through an experience. And we're all here for a specific reason. So don't throw away that reason, and don't look at it as a negative thing, because it's not. It's a good thing. This place is not regular Earth. This is like Earth 2.0, but in 5D. That's why everything is made of light. Everything is made of crystalline light. That's how it works in 5D. So that way it keeps it stable, peace, relaxation, rest, safety, protection, understanding, love. It's all there. Always there for you, always there for you. Will never ever go away, ever. You can experience almost anything you want here on Earth. And if you exist in this ship situation like they got going on there, okay, maybe. In that sense, sure. But here's the thing. In our reality, in this existence, this physical density holds a universe. And there's a multitude of densities that are together with this universe and levels. A reptilian will tell you flat out, that's how the universe works, is in levels. Well, okay, but how many universes are like that? Because remember, there's one Earth per universe, right? So they're like, well, I come from a different Earth, and you come from a different universe. You know, you can come from the same dimension and come from a different universe, because a dimension is a multitude of universes, levels, and densities. So you could be like, well, I'm born third density of the 15th universe, and in the fifth dimension. Okay, that's cool. That's badass. That's a higher being, where heaven begins. So it's cool. My first life here. Well, actually, I was born in this life, this existence, in 3D, and then through existence experience, I have been brought to my roots of 5D, which is here and now. I'm not an intruder. Rather, I am a co-creator. So I'm a little different. Our bodies are not monotonous. I think there are some out there that are like that, and they're not evil, but it's sad because they don't deserve that. I don't think anybody deserves to be created with monotonous. It's wrong. And if you guys don't know what monotonous is it's like a fabric. It's not made out of body parts. There's a guy that said it was made out of freaking body parts. No, it was not made out of body parts. It's a type of fabric. So if your body is becoming monotonous, you might be a reptilian or a reptilian hybrid, which are not on my bad side. I don't think they're horrible or negative or evil in any way. I've met a lot of reptilians and a lot of hybrids, and they're good and bad. There's evil motherfuckers, but then there's really good ones too. So it's not all negative. I think there's a duality side to almost every species. And this whole monkey spider bullshit, the spiders, take a guess, reptiles, which shouldn't be called spiders because they don't have 8 little eyes. You know what I'm saying? They have purple eyes. But either way, they're not spiders. Cats are they're beings. And, so there's no spiders and there's no... Okay, monkeys? I think that's what they call humanoids, monkeys. No one's a goddamn monkey. No one's a goddamn spider. So, anyway... keep all that in mind. What else? Think. I think we're almost done. Technology is going to be on our side. Even the power lines. All this white light needs to be understood as something good. This white light is healing, cleansing, power giving. Just adjusting. It's there for us, so we can juice up, so we can be at peace and rest and do our own thing and fly. As we'll see. In the near future, we'll see. There's going to be a lot of changes and a lot of people that are going to get taken care of. And some are going to get these awesome abilities and they're going to keep them. And it'll be good. But it'll be constructed. There'll be rules and regulations of the astral and magical realm. Okay, you can't do whatever you want. You can't be like, oh, well, you're my little pawn. I'm gonna make you do this and this and this because I have way more power than you have. Ha 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 ha. Fuck you. That's not how it works. Universal law, freedom. Universal law, change. Universal law, understanding, freedom of speech and freedom of mind. Universal law. Okay? Can't fuck with us. We have universal law. So, you might have power or ability, but it does not mean that you're greater than anybody else. They also have power and ability, but then they'll have unique power and ability, and so will you. And I am not a Scientologist. That is not why. Okay? It's because this is an afterlife. This is a heaven that we literally live in. We are born into a heaven. How badass is that? We just need to wake up. I'm awake. That's why I know this stuff. And so when you guys wake up, you'll learn stuff from your higher selves and lower selves. Hopefully your lower selves leave you the fuck alone and realize, oh, that's my higher middle self. I shouldn't do that to ourself. That would be you. You're their self, which is going up and down this bandwidth known as the higher and lower experiences. And I think that's where the levels come in, because I don't understand how you can go from one dimension, skip over hundreds of thousands of different Earths, right, and then travel to another dimension. That doesn't add up. Doesn't match. Okay? We are one with our universe. If we do go up or ascend on our own, we would have to leave our bodies and go up there. Now, this experience where I noticed that the energetic realm changes, yet the physical realm doesn't, and that's how they were like, well, yeah, you can go to 5D that way. I understand that. But it's still a dimension with a multitude of universes, densities, and levels. There are thousands, hundreds of thousands of different Earths and different ways of life and different ways of human life. You can't tell me that just because I turn on my third eye and wake up and see through the veil that I'm going to see all these hundreds of thousands of different Earths and somehow only one of them hold my higher selves. How the fuck does that work? That doesn't add up at all. So I'm just saying, where we are is where we are. We are in 5D. If we're not in 5D, then we're in a heavenly reality. That's in 3D. Either way, it has to be 3 to 5D. There's just no way around it. And if we do and can experience higher realms and higher dimensions this way, cool. I'm all for it. But I just don't think it's real. I think that's a good way to make a fake thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard for me to really believe that if I turn on my third eye, I can see dimensions above me and then see past and through hundreds of thousands of Earths and hundreds of thousands of different ways of life. I'm sure there's an Earth with like 1.4 billion in the time schedule. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand how I can just go and experience 5D and only have one self in 5D. I have hundreds of thousands of fucking Earths. How many other selves do I have? So keep that in mind. Okay, I might be not what we thought. And that's okay. Because the truth is all I really want. And then I want to make the best with it. You know, if I gotta make my own heaven and hell, or heaven and hell, then I'm gonna bless my ass trying to make it awesome for me and my people. I mean, keep that in mind, guys. If we gotta make our own heaven and hell, then maybe you guys should get cracking on your heaven. You know, make up a rough draft of how you want your heaven to be. Do it, man. Because that might just happen, and you might start noticing it before you even get there. I have no idea. What if you guys, and even me, made our own afterlife, right? But we could experience it before we died. Through this whole energetic up, down, side to side thing. What if we went up to our own world and our own existence spiritually? And then rocked that. And then when we died, whatever. Just an idea. Either way, think about it. So when you do die, which hopefully won't be for a long time, just make something up in your head even. If you can't just write it down, you don't have the energy to write it down, just think in your head. Just say, okay, I want this in my heaven. I want this and a few other things. Get it going. God will take care of the rest. Or whatever you believe in. And those of you that are atheist, you would probably get your own reality, just so you know. But at the same time, you need some type of belief system to create a stable existence, a stable consciousness, a stable construct. So I don't know if you want to make your own. Star seeds generally do that. They make their own religions. But either way, it doesn't matter. Just you just gotta try. Try. And if you don't believe me, that's okay. But I've learned that. So if you're on your deathbed, or you just want to do it before it happens, bust out a notepad. Maybe even drop your favorite house. Maybe drop a dream house that you would really like. You don't have to pay your soul. You don't have to pay your spirit. You don't have to pay anything. It's just when you die, you deserve your heaven. You deserve to live. You deserve to have your afterlife for all of its glory and be proud of that. That's what I did. And if I didn't, I don't really want to talk about that because I don't want people to judge me. I tried. Anyway, just do that for you. You'll be happier. Your consciousness will be happier. Namaste, everybody. Don't give up. We're fighting the good fight. And I hope this video can make your diseases go away. That's what I'm going to do. Okay? Make you feel better. So, namaste. I might catch my family. I will see you later.